Namaste, salutations. It is Thursday night. It's 9:15, 9:25. And that makes it Thursday Night Vibes with Master Rochi. And
me.
I know this one.
Me.
I know this one. Mama. Yes. So hey, hello. How is everybody doing? You almost have another one put in the bag. I want to throw out a special thanks to Tag and Wayne, because Tag and Wayne, I appreciate it because of any show that we've done recently. This is one I really hope that people view later. Unfortunately, we're not on Instagram tonight. We had our limit of
where we're streaming
to. But we're going to be talking about descheduling and rescheduling, of the difference and what you need, what everybody really kind of needs to know about this. But we'll get into that in just a second.
I'm almost done.
Right?
I'm almost done. Almost done.
Almost done. Anyway, don't forget, Master Rochi's Garden. That is the very proud sponsor of this show, MasterRochi'sGarden.com, where you can find all of your hemp derivative needs. Also, if you're not aware, we also have another sponsor, and that sponsor is FOOP. You know, you want to go natural and stay natural.
That's not really our sponsor.
It's GrowFan, but they are sponsoring this show. So I do want to say that and give a shout out to them also. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Sandra.
I am trying to get
my
live.
Doris,
I can see the comments.
Terry, and then we had Terry earlier, and Brenda, and Tag and Wayne, and David. Hello.
Okay, I got it now. I'm done.
Are you sure? Did you check the privacy settings?
I did.
Okay. Because yes, sometimes we forget the privacy settings, and it's like,
hi, Doris.
Hey, Doris. Hey, Ronald B. Good evening. Ronald B. is on YouTube.
That's Ronald Blackwell.
Yes. So, anyway, let's kind of jump into this. The first thing.
So first things first.
First things first. This is from the FDA, and this is how they.
I'm trying to get in there.
That is Ferbert.
Where's that water bottle?
No, won't you? He's moving away. We're not going to have a repeat of Monday.
No, but
Monday's show was absolutely
ridiculous.
Yeah, the animals took over literally. But this is how the FDA looks at things to schedule them. Drugs, substances, and certain chemicals used to make drugs are classified into 5 distinct categories or schedules depending on the drug's acceptable medical use, the drug's abuse or dependency potential. The abuse rate is a determining factor in scheduling drugs. Such example, Schedule 1 drugs have high potential for abuse and the potential to create severe psychological or physical dependence. As the drugs change to Schedule 2, 3, 4, the abuse potential lessens, and the Schedule 5 drugs represent the least potential for abuse.
Yep.
So right now, cannabis is a Schedule 1 drug, along with ecstasy, heroin, peyote, LSD. As far as I'm concerned, peyote and LSD should be a Schedule 3, not a Schedule 1.
Methamphetamines.
Right. So that is where cannabis is sitting right now. The Health and Human Services and the DEA have agreed to that their recommendation is coming out as to reschedule cannabis as Schedule 3. Now, what is a Schedule 3 drug? Hold on, or no, hold on. I'm going to tell you what a Schedule 4 drug is first. Schedule 4 drugs example, and this is less. As you go higher in number, it is a less of potential for abuse, danger, and all of that.
Right.
Okay. So Schedule 1 is the harshest. Schedule 5 is the easiest. This is Schedule 4 drugs. That would be Xanax, Soma, Darvon, Darvocet, Valium, Ativan, Ambient, Tramadol.
Yeah.
These are Schedule 4 drugs. And, that is, they say that cannabis is more likely to cause harm and abuse than those. Now, Schedule 3 drugs are anabolic steroids, testosterone, ketamine. Yeah, they're putting ketamine and cannabis in the same category.
Yeah.
So that's what they're wanting to do. What do you think? What do you think about this rescheduling?
I don't think it's rescheduled.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Can you expand upon
Can
that,
I expand upon it? Okay, so I've done research into it. Actually,
Right.
I sent you some of the research and some of the articles that I was reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, rescheduling, what it's going to do is it's going to, if they schedule marijuana as a Schedule 3 drug, what's going to happen is you're going to have a prescription.
Yes.
So for all the states that have legalized, it's still going to be federally illegal. It's not going to be federally legal. It will be federally legal for people who have a written prescription from a doctor and get their medication from a pharmacy, not from a dispensary. That it doesn't change any of that.
Well,
it does open up, however, the Federal Banking Act for some of the companies that are marijuana growers, however, not the small guys. So what this is going to do, what Schedule 3 will do, is help Big Pharma. It will not help any marijuana user, any cannabis user, any of the little guys, any of the dispensaries, any of the growers.
Well,
the only person that's going to help, the only thing it does do, the Schedule 3, is opens it up for testing and opens it up for studies.
Okay, a lot of that is very, very accurate. What this does is it does open it up to research, and that is something that we've all have been saying needs to be done. We need more research, more research. It opens up the ability to the researchers to buy from different places. It also gives now a tax break where there wasn't a tax break before. Now, this does not open up the banking system or the credit system.
No, only to Big Pharma
at all. Now, this could really, have some good benefits, but it's not going to benefit you or I. Cannabis would still be illegal because it's still on the
schedule.
Yeah. Now, I went back, or we did about a year and a half ago, and did a 3 or 4 part series of how hemp and cannabis became illegal in the first place. It was ridiculous how that happened.
And people didn't realize when they were making back then. Right. Didn't realize that when they were making cannabis illegal and putting it on the scheduled drug, that included their tinctures, because that was in every home, in every home in the United States had a marijuana tincture that they used for something or another.
So if that wasn't bad enough, during the Nixon administration, in 1970, they went even further. And, well, actually, 1972. We'll get to 1970 in a minute. But in 1972, they put together the Controlled Substance Act. So by putting cannabis on the Controlled Substance Act, until it's removed from the Controlled Substance Act, it will not be legal federally. Plain and simple. They've also talked into making Yeah, this is going to have the impact. The big winners are going to be state licensed marijuana businesses and pharmaceutical companies, because this is going to open up. I mean, who else is going to open up research to? Yes, it's going to open up research to
the
universities, but it's going to also open up research to pharmaceutical companies. So, this is something that you really need to be aware of, especially with an election year coming up. Now, there has been a lot of moves, both on the Republican and Democratic side, to deschedule. Now, this is where we get into issues, because it literally is going to take an act of Congress to get this descheduled. And let me.
Well, there's a list of Democratic congressmen and Congressman Matt Gaetz that are all pushing to have cannabis descheduled.
But this is what it's gonna. This is what it's gonna take, and you're gonna love this, because this was done in 1970. And this is going to explain a little bit. To completely descheduleize a controlled substance, this is not possible without congressional legislation, as the Controlled Substance Act of 1970 requires that all drugs with abuse potential be placed on one of the 5 schedules. Now, while cannabis has had a low abuse, no reasonable scientist could argue that it has no abuse potential.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the greatest thing about this Controlled Substance Act? Guess what Congress did specifically?
They added cannabis to the Controlled Substance Act.
No. They exempted distilled spirits, wine, malt beverage, and tobacco. So, even though all of those have high
very high
levels of abuse and addiction, and it's they chose to exempt those. So we can't go in and say, well, look, alcohol and all of this stuff is legal. Cannabis has less
than alcohol
abuse potential. We can't use that argument. We have to use it against itself to say no abuse.
All right.
So this is going to be a very, very hard battle legislatively.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to we're going to go to some music while we get the animals figured out.
He's coming away from it now.
So
he's just not happy.
Well, I'm not going to have you yelling at them and doing
yelling at him in particular one.
So let's you know what? I want some Galaxy tonight. I
love Galaxy.
I really dig Galaxy.
Hey, Frank.
So I think we're going to do some space-time travel aerial dancing.
You got it?
Oh, well, we didn't want to quite go into a song right after that one. No, no, no. Anyway, this is, this is what you need to be aware of. And with all different states that are legalizing, this is also creating a major headache for interstate commerce and that clause. So they have created a massive piece of shit in Washington and the states as far as legalization goes, because the feds have said that they're going to stay away from state-run, medical facilities, which I don't know. I know they were still raiding some at one time.
Well, like I said, unless they deschedule it completely,
Right.
it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
It doesn't help any of us at all.
But you see what kind of battle it's going to take after that Controlled Substance Act of the 1970s to get it descheduled.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
They're going to have to go in and they're going to have to change some of the language or make a special exception for this. But we were also talking, and this is the things that I know are going to be possible with going to Schedule 3. Now, since it's going to stay on the
Lily, don't
controlled substance list, it's still federally illegal, and the feds can go back at any time and start reinforcing these laws. So we need to get it we need it descheduled to protect home growers.
We're not going to do that.
To protect small growers, protect the folks that are growing for medical patients. This is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
like I said, so what we all need to do is reach out to our congressmen and women, and we need to write letters, make phone calls, and get them to. I mean, there's bills in Congress right now, but same thing with state senators. We need to be proactive about what we want brought into law.
We need to let our senators, and I would rather, me personally, I would rather leave it at Schedule 1 until it is descheduled completely than, turn this over to the huge state licensed corporations and big pharma. That is what scares the hell out of me as far as going to Schedule 3. I think, there's some wonderful things, but, the only people who are going to be receiving the tax breaks and all are going to be the big companies. It's going to do very little to help the average person. Yes. You know what? Go. Get away from that door.
That's a lot easier. Anyhow, so I can't see the comments. I got Lily on my lap.
But no,
Hi, Ronnie.
Speak out with your congressman. Now, what were some other unintended consequences that you were seeing about rescheduling?
Oh, like I said, the rescheduling doesn't help any. It makes it to where you have to have a prescription for it. So if they reschedule cannabis to Schedule 3, so for the states like us, if Indiana were to go legal with the medicinal capacity, it would make it easier for that. But as far as the states that have already gone legal, that have medical card, that have it kind of helps those people because they can't actually get a prescription for it but the problem once again becomes you're supporting big pharma. It doesn't help the little guy. So there's benefits to Schedule 3, but there's also so many disadvantages that it's not worth Schedule 3.
Right, and that would not just put they made a wreck of everything. This is what scares them. They had so many unintended consequences from the Farm Act that they don't want to have another shit show like that when it comes to cannabis. but they just have no idea. And the best thing is just leave it alone. Let it, don't try to push it into an existing regulated box. Let's let the regulations, hopefully we can self-regulate as an industry and, force these less than reputable companies with poor products out of the market. That is one thing we can do, is to self-regulate, to, all buy into legitimate third-party testing, full disclosures of all of our ingredients.
Well, I mean, that's hard though for a lot. I mean, even for us as a small company, we do it on our own, the third independent testing.
And it's expensive.
But it's expensive, and it has to be done for every
batch. So whether we batch 50 bottles or 300 bottles,
we have to have lab testing
we
done
have
on that
to we have to pay for lab testing.
So with that, like I said, self-regulating and requiring lab testing, or like we do it ourselves for our.
And that's what everybody, that should be an industry standard.
It should be an industry standard.
Yeah.
But like I said, for the small home growers, that's expensive.
It is. It's not so much for the home growers if they're a processor, if they're
a processor.
Right. So, for companies like us, but it's the problem is these companies that are mislabeling, putting out, in every gas station you can find, and misrepresenting their product. It's not, it's not going to hurt the little guy.
Well, that's
but we got to get those players out of the game.
That's kind of what we were talking about. We didn't want to be just gas stations.
Oh, we refuse. I refuse to put our product in convenience stores and gas stations. We've had plenty of opportunity, and it would be great. It would be a huge boost to the company. But products like ours that people have found in gas stations have such a bad reputation that we did not want to be associated with it, even though we lost thousands of dollars.
Yes. We could have been in 10 or 12 different gas stations.
We could have been in probably.
Close by us here.
Oh yeah, 10 or 12 close by. But that's not what we want to be associated with. We want to help elevate cannabinoid therapy and CBD. And the way we need to do that is we need to get into legitimate retail businesses. The problem is legitimate retail businesses are still, especially in Indiana, very, very skittish of
anything CBD, Delta 8, any of that,
because of all of the money grabs and poor players early on.
Oh wait, my phone died.
Well, I think it's time for
a commercial.
So we are going to run. Yes, you get a little break if you need to go potty, if you need to refill your drink, if you need to let your dog out. Well, you have about 4 minutes to do that, and then we will be right back.
Pack a blunt, roll a blunt. I can't.
Are you frantically pounding away on your keyboard these days to discuss your views, share your passions, teach a skill, or share a craft to the masses on social media? Podcasting is a bright light that can help you reach a diverse audience. And NOK Network can help. Even if you have no experience, NOK Network will work with you to develop your content to air on our diverse network to reach a wide audience, allowing us all to grow together. Podcasts are aired on multiple platforms simultaneously, across social media and streaming sites, live through our network. Contact us and let's chat about how we can help you develop your podcast and join the NOK team.
NOK Network presents Ganja News Update. Join joint host Christine Terra and Michelle Perrata as they bring you their global cannabis news update. Catch the Ganja News Reporters weekly on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as they cover cannabis news from around the globe in this 60-minute video news podcast. Stay up to date with Ganja News Update Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern on NOK Network. Follow and subscribe to NOK Network on our webpage, social media, and streaming sites, including Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident? Searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine and is spreading the education across the North. Activism, resources, referrals, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no sir to cannabis propaganda with No Sir. Find us at www.nocer.ca.
Put it all away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh is a virtual gathering where consumers meet up for a toke and some laughs at 7 p.m. Eastern nightly. Originally aired on InfoWikim social media pages, the IWK 710 Daily Sesh is now also podcasted on NOK Network. Rotating joint hosts bring you a variety of content during this 30-minute virtual smoke sesh. Take a break from the stresses in life and put it all away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. Podcasted nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NOK Network.
Now we get back to the regular program. Yeah.
And we're back. You know what, Mike? You know what? I don't think George Washington was out seshing, with his cabinet or anything. But yes, I do think George Washington used cannabis as
tincture.
Yeah, as everybody did at that time. Tincture of cannabis was a very, very common remedy
Very
to have.
common remedy to have all the way up until it was made illegal.
Yeah, was he using recreationally? I seriously doubt it, but he probably did use the tincture of cannabis. I would say.
Well, it was a household thing. Everybody had a cannabis tincture in their medicine.
Yeah,
cabinet.
it's thought that at least 80% of households had cannabis tincture.
Yeah.
Of course, they also had laudanum, and and a few other things.
Some had opium.
That's kind of what laudanum is. But yeah, it's. I'm sure he did at that time.
Should I pick him up?
No, just let him.
Beast.
Just let him be.
He is the beast.
Well, yeah, Big Pharma was definitely in on this. We need to do that series again. Why and how cannabis and hemp became illegal, because it's actually a very fascinating story with a lot of players. And I think we stopped in
You were in the 50s.
Yeah, in like 1955 or 57.
But yeah.
But we need to do that again. That was fun.
It was fun for you.
Well, it was fun for me because I kind of dig history and politics.
It was fun for you. Other people were kind of bored by it a little bit, I think, but no, it is interesting. It's very interesting. And it, like I said, before they made cannabis and hemp illegal, it was a common item in people's homes.
Right.
It was a common plant that was grown on farms. Hemp was,
Hey, that code's Prez. What's up, my friend? What's up? I haven't heard back from Tony, but that code should be active this evening. So it was great talking to you.
so I'm going to do a shameless plug tonight. I want everybody to check out our Groovy Days. Why do I want everybody to check out our Groovy
I
Days?
don't know. Why would you want anybody to
So
check
our
out
Groovy Days is our full spectrum 1,500 milligram CBD oil. And it also has a little bit of Delta 8 in it. And it's not to get you high, but it is to give you that I can get through the day feeling. So it gives you that little bit of anti-anxiety med. And I don't want to say med because it's not a medicine, but it's
No, we are not doctors. We do not treat or prescribe, anything.
but anybody who's
Diagnose.
using cannabis for recreation or for medicinal purposes should also have a CBD regimen along with it. And I preach that to everybody because the entourage effect is real. They all work together. And yes, you do get some CBD out of your cannabis, but if you add in a full spectrum CBD with your cannabis,
You don't really get much.
no, you get some, but not much.
Yeah, you have to get.
But I recommend adding
Well,
a full spectrum.
Actually,
CBD.
Shane, Delta 8 is not. It is psychoactive, and it is. It works a little bit. Hold on, differently than Delta 9. We have some Delta 8 products. We have our gummies. We have vape carts, which have a 1-to-1 with CBD. Yes, they call it THC light or other things. Delta 8 can still get you a high similar to that of a mid-strength or mild Delta 9 cannabis. What I like about Delta 8 is because it is a little bit lighter and easier to gauge and I guess level. It's very good in herbal preparations because you can get that medicinal quality of Delta 9, Delta 8 in the smaller, lighter doses without getting a full psychological or psychoactive impairment. So yes, you can get high from Delta 8 products. It not a problem with doing that.
And our Groovy Days, if dosed improperly, will get you high.
Yes.
If you take the recommended dose, however, it won't get you high. It just kind of takes the edge off.
Right. If you stay within our recommended guidelines, this is not meant to get you high. It's anti-anxiety, anti-stress relief. And the nice thing is by taking it sublingually,
right,
you will get the effects in about 10 minutes. But if you take it and you swallow it, it will act more like an edible, and it will be a slower onset but a longer duration. So yeah, check out if you have stress or anxiety. And need a little bit of relief, but you don't want to get impaired, then check out our Groovy Day.
And I also tell people who overindulge, if you overindulge on cannabis, I know there's a lot of people that do, or people that get that anxiety from cannabis where they get paranoid, they get the upset stomach, they get whatever. Take a CBD with your cannabis because it'll eliminate a lot of those negative effects of cannabis.
Well, that's one of the few things that people don't understand is when you're using a CBD and THC together, regardless of what type of THC you're wanting to use, it's beneficial because the CBD will actually help enhance the positive THC effects and mitigate the negative THC effect.
Mike says he gets high on beer.
Yeah, you get high on beer. I used to get high out of beer cans. Yes,
Hello, Gabe.
I have made many a smoking apparatus out of beer cans.
Beer cans.
Yes. PBR cans, as a matter of fact, back in the day, I drank nothing but the best. So, you know, hail to the PBR. I don't think we've sparked one up yet for the
Prohibition State of Indiana.
Yeah, so please join with me on sparking one up for the Prohibition State of Indiana. At least Holcomb's not running again.
I know.
Yeah, it's that ding-a-ling that's...
I mean, Holcomb had some good policies, and Indiana has a surplus. We are not in the, in the black.
Indiana's a well-run state.
But
with that being said, they sit on a lot of revenue that could be put to use.
I agree with that.
And they don't care about bringing in
new revenue.
Bringing in new revenue.
So that's where our issues lie mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
And even
Mike said Al Capone's home?
Yeah.
Indiana? Was his home in Indiana?
Wow, yeah, yeah. You know, we have some people that are using our Groovy Days for to work with their autistic children.
And we can't give it to them. We can't tell them to,
Right.
because it has
I'm
Delta
just
8.
saying they've been looking at it, and the reports back that we've received is that the mood stabilization of the CBD, and then kind of the relaxing qualities of the Delta 8 have seemed to work for some people.
But like I said, once again, that's proper dosage.
Right. And, I can't tell you what the dosage to take. This is something that you would have to work on. I always, if you start a cannabis or cannabinoid regimen, talk to a canna nurse or a canna doctor or, a qualified healthcare specialist about, because they can tell you, help you get the dosage right, the milligrams right, and make sure you're using the best product for what you're seeking relief for. So always talk to a medical professional. Yes.
I just told Gabe I could send him a bottle.
All right.
Okay. So everybody, you guys all know Ohio's Friendly 420. Well, his studio is in his garage, I believe, and he keeps his beard oil out there.
All right.
And he wants to know if I can send him an empty bottle with our label on it so that he can have one to show everybody so he can take his bottle in the house.
Well, certainly.
But I'll send him a full bottle. I won't send you an empty bottle.
All right. Yeah, Shane, hook up to me. I thought we got you some out a while back. But yeah, DM me, Shane.
Shane Briggs.
It's Shane Monday.
Oh, Shane. I don't know if we ever sent him in or not.
This was like a year and a half ago.
I thought we sent him something like that, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, he won something, but I told you to put something in.
Oh, and I don't think I had anything to put in at the time.
Well, yeah, let's get
Shane. Yeah, Shane, if you message me, Crystal Speed Avery, I will get you squared away. It may be not until Monday, but I will, because that's usually generally when I do all my packaging, unless I get a bunch of orders in. So
don't let her kid you. It gets done maybe Tuesday.
But yeah, because we do our giveaways on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So if you
don't be lying
Shane,
to
if you
these
message
people.
If you message me, I'll get you a few samples out. One of our, I can do samples of the Groovy Days, and I'll send you some samples of our night stuff too, as well.
Yeah, we'll get.
I'll get you a little sample pack together.
How does that get relief for cancer? So
the biggest thing that we recommend for cancer out of our products.
Well, first, let me say, there has been studies done that have shown that CBD, especially strong, high quality CBD, can help shrink cancer tumors. That's some of the studies I've read. We do not recommend anything medicinally.
We're not allowed to.
If people ask us, I think, and you are, on a, want to add cannabinoids to your regimen, I would recommend our golden medley, because that has the CBG added back in
for the anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, and it's also has some CBD isolate, so you're getting a lot of anti-inflammatory and a lot of possible cancer shrinking properties of the CBD.
So,
but again, this is something that you and your doctor need to talk about.
or you and your cannabis professional.
Right, and find out, if this is right for you. Both of my parents had cancer, and they tried a lot of different things. I mean, I think they were taking shark.
I think the
and
biggest
shark
thing that a
cartilage
lot of
and-
people are doing are the FICO or the RSO.
Right.
And if you're doing FICO or RSO, I personally, from the studies that I read, recommend a full spectrum CBD. Out of our products, I recommend our golden medley because of the CBG and the anti-inflammation properties. So the problem with cancer tumors is your white blood cells are in overdrive fighting that tumor. So what happens is it causes everything to inflame. So with the CBG, you have that anti-inflammatory property.
CBD is also very
And
good.
CBD as well. But those two together, the full spectrum CBD and the CBG, I recommend to anybody that's on an RSO or FICO regimen.
So yeah, I mean, it again, this is this is something that because I know both of my parents tried a lot of different things. They were not open to cannabis, and CBD, unfortunately, was not even available when they were going through what they went through. So, talk to your doctor, see what's right for you, but check out our products if you do decide to take on a regimen, compare us to other people, and compare our prices. Oh, Mike, you can get you can get all that information off of our website, and it's scrolling across the bottom of the page. That is masterrochesgarden.com, masterrochesgarden.com. And you can get, I think we could probably put that in the comments or something. But
the website, if you just Google Master Rochi's Garden, it'll pop right up as the first one.
And actually, there should be a button somewhere, I think, on our Facebook page that'll take
you there, yeah.
But yeah, you can get the information there.
And if you're looking for any kind of research with CBD and RSO and FICO on cancer treatment, all you have to do is Google it. There's a ton of information out there.
And look at this, Kim Cooper, February 21st, a panel discussion on isolated cannabinoids versus whole plant oil on Peace News and Reviews.
Amazing.
Yes, and you see, we believe in both because both have such a interesting way they can relate. So we start out with a full spectrum 1,500 milligram oil. Then we add the isolates back in to boost up that full plant. Then even our carrier oil is cold pressed hemp seed oil. So our product is 100% hemp, literally whole plant. Literally whole plant. Oh, let's see. Nathan Green is made out of THC.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So next time anybody no, that's what I'm saying. You read my mind, Nathan. I said when anybody sees Nathan, fire him up.
Fire
him up. He is made of THC, so fire the man up. Just kidding. Please don't set Nathan on fire. Uncool. No. I'll tell you what. I want to do one more song.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to. Oh, hold on. Kill that. Yeah, I want to do one more song.
So you guys, just so you know, Master Rochi is working on quitting smoking. He is veering off cigarettes, veering off the tobacco, and trying to go to the vape, which I did over a year ago.
So
See,
anyway,
you have a cigarette in your hand.
I am digging some Night Rider. What do you think about Night
Oh,
Rider?
yeah, we can do that. Oh, well, too good to lose.
I give it to you in the morning. I'll give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. Oh yeah. I'll give it to you in the morning. I'll give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. You want it, give it to you how you want it. You can be my baby, or you can be my best friend. I ain't even got cable, but we can watch us some Netflix. It don't have to be nighttime. We can sit there and daydream. Girl, I do it all the time. Cause that little pussy is amazing. And that little pussy got some power. It make me sing about it. And age ain't nothing but a number. And we can do without it. Or we can do without it. She turned around and she gave me that look. I grabbed her hand and she shimmied her shoulders. She said, boy, don't you know I'm too old for you. But you're cute and I really want in the morning. I'll give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. Oh yeah. I'll give it to you in the morning. I'll give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. How you want it, to you how you want it.
Don't gotta move, girl, watch my move. I'm not confused, but my body telling me it want you. You can spin, you can kick, you can hit a 1-2. Tongue kissing on the ride, that's I bet I want you. Ooh, I'm knee deep, baby. Making love inside the stables, got my feelings on the table. Ooh, you got me weak, baby. Feel like you made for me, baby.
I give it to you in the morning. I give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. Oh yeah. I'll give it to you in the morning. I'll give it to you in the evening. I'll give it to you at night. How you want it, to you how you want it. I'll give it to you in the morning. I'll give it to you when you need it. I'll give it to you when you want it. Oh yeah. I'll give it to you in the evening. You can be my little night rider. You can be my little night rider.
And Too Good to Lose, Night Rider. And I
We
tell you,
love them.
those guys are so smooth. They're putting out some other stuff, and we'll have to get them back here.
I know. I shared to Herm the voice the other day. He was laying down some tracks, recording. He was live.
Oh, nice! I'm
Yeah.
sorry I missed that.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have jumped in and said hello.
Yeah.
But we've got some interesting people that are going to be coming on the show. Vet Codes Prez, he's going to come
He's
on
gonna come on. Yeah.
and tell us.
Absolutely.
Talk to the vets.
All about supporting the veterans.
Yes, and what he's doing, he's got a
He said
great.
they support vets in 9 countries.
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes,
U.S., Canada. Yeah,
Yes.
9 countries.
They are doing absolute amazing things. So we're going to have Vet Codes Prez on, and that's going to be a good time. We're also, as soon as I can nail him down.
Oh, Alan.
Because yes. Anyway, as soon as I can nail him down, Alan Stein is going to be back with us, and he was a guest probably 2 years ago.
Alan is amazing, though. He's so funny.
He is a great guy. We are going to, I'll tell you right now, we are just going to talk music and stuff.
With Alan Stein?
With Alan
Alan
Stein.
Stein, in case you guys don't know,
We are just going to
he
get.
is the owner of the Power Hitter. He bought the rights and bought to put it back into production from the, 70s?
Yep, he is the power hitter guy.
And he is the Power Hitter guy. So you guys all know the Power Hitter. I don't know where yours is. I think it's over in the cabinet.
Yeah, it's over there. But we're going to be talking with him. We're going to also have some other guests
You're
coming.
gonna have to pull up your Rip It and Grip It video.
Yeah. I don't know if that's on here.
I don't know. Your Power Hitter? I don't think it
I
is.
don't think so.
I'll have to pull it up for you.
Yeah, it's on the other StreamYard.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, so Alan, he's great.
he
He is one of the men that Master Rochi is not allowed to go with without adult supervision.
but it's a good time, and we'll let you know. But we've got some very interesting guests coming up or coming back, and you're gonna dig them. You're gonna dig them. Well, I think that we're just about to the end of our time.
Are we? I got to clean the kitchen, do the dishes, put dinner. Oh, we had a great dinner tonight.
Yes, we did. We had a good dinner.
I made chicken Lombardi with some potatoes and some asparagus with roasted garlic and Parmesan. It's so good.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I want everybody to check out all of the amazing programs on the NOK network.
Absolutely.
And-
And they've got new ones coming too. And
Oh,
a new host on Ross the Rhino is now going to be filling in as a guest host on the 710 Daily Sesh.
right on, right
And
on.
yeah, there's some amazing people at the Knock Network.
So, yeah, check out their program. Check out all of our wonderful Canna family creators, artists. There is so much to offer in this community. We love giving shout outs to different folks.
Absolutely.
And,
And
introducing
thank Kim
you.
Cooper because she's freaking amazing.
Kim Cooper is amazing. And
So if you all don't know who Kim Cooper is,
you should.
you should.
What the hell's
Go check
wrong
her
with
out.
you?
Give her a like and a follow and tell her thank you for all she's doing, bringing America and Canada together on the Knock Network. Amazing.
So yeah. If you don't know Kim Cooper, I'm deeply
Oh,
upset.
she's great.
Deeply upset.
She's
But-
great.
So check out everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Stop in, see what we're doing on Mondays with our Master Rochi and Mama. Going to be a good time on Monday coming up. So until then, have an amazing weekend. Do something kind for a stranger.
Smile at somebody.
Do something kind for yourself.
Love yourself.
Smile at yourself.
Love someone else.
Yeah, but
In a good way, not in a creepy way.
Okay, yeah, let's
Not in a creepy way.
Yeah, don't
Don't put it out there that much.
Don't. Yeah, let's
Keep it PG. Maybe.
send out those loving vibes, good vibes, because the brighter your light shines, the brighter you can make somebody else's light shine.
That's right.
So have an amazing weekend. Crystal, would you like to say goodnight?
Good night, everybody. Love each other.
Love each other. Love each
What
other.
you gotta say?
What am I going to say?
Yeah, tell everybody good
I
night.
am going to say, as always, peace, love, and good vibes. Good night, everybody, and thank you. And now I need to run.
Outro.